everybody? I'm Mr. T. Mitchell, and this is the Great Sports Debate, Harris and Boggs.
I'm John Harris. This idiot is.
My name is Matt Boggs, and I love having sex with girls in the butt.
It's time to debate this mother. John Harris, can Carmelo and Stoudemire ever work together and make a run in the championship?
I think they can run deep in the playoffs. I don't know if they'll win an NBA title because LeBron stands in their way in their conference. But I think they can make a deep run, maybe Eastern Conference Finals. They can work together. They need the correct offense. They need a real point guard who can set things up for them. They run the pick and roll, set Carmelo up, get involved Amare instead of him just standing around watching.
I'd say absolutely not. Carmelo Anthony is not that great of a basketball player. He depends on that old school Mike D'Antoni offense to catch the ball and dunk it. It's just not going to happen. What's his name?
Carmelo?
No, not Carmelo. Stoudemire. He's just shitty. He's a horrible basketball player.
What about Stoudemire
He's
when he used to play with Steve Nash? How was he then? I mean, do you not think that him playing with Steve Nash, and showed his ability will turn over now?
If that makes you famous, that you had to play in Mike D'Antoni's offense, and you're still not that good, you're probably not that fucking good at basketball. Is that fair to say?
Okay, how far do you think they can go, though? If you're saying they're shit, you still have them in the playoff team, you have them in the first round?
No. They might get to the first round because they're in the East, but...
I still think they can go to the Carmelo. Talents. They've got Tyson Chandler anchoring the defense down low. Carmelo, Amare, Ray Felton set them up, Grayson Kidd. They should be able to make a conference finals run.
They should be able to. Carmelo Anthony, overrated. Amare Stoudemire, overrated. They're not going anywhere.
If I may interject here, the question was, can Carmelo and Stoudemire work together? I mean, It's obvious that you're not going to agree how good of players they are, but it's obvious that most NBA critics would view them as the top-notch players in the NBA on the same team. So do you feel like those guys can ever work together to bring some success to the Knicks?
No.
I think they can. It's the right system. They have a point guard who can set both of them up. They need to run a high-tempo offense, get both of them involved, score a lot of points. Defensively, they're going to be a bad team with those two out there, no matter what the situation is.
They can't pass the ball.
They need a real point guard.
They need
Ray Felton. They need somebody who can distribute the ball. They don't need
Ray Felton.
He's better than Jeremy Lin. I never thought about being.
Ray Felton.
It's better than Jeremy Lin out there turning the ball over every fucking night.
Hope to God you fall into a river tomorrow and can't get yourself out.
Can you swim?
Better than your dad.
I know your dad wasn't around to teach you, but I was just wondering.
You think the Knicks are going to be good next year?
I think next year they'll be a conference semifinals team.
That's like saying the Cubs are going to be good next year.
Watch your goddamn mouth with the Cubbies. Always next year. They'll be a conference semifinals team. The following year they'll be a conference finals team. I don't think they'll reach the finals because they have to go through LeBron. I just don't see it happening. I mean, I don't see them beating LeBron. He's better than Carmelo in every aspect of the game. So I thought they're going to be a conference finals team. They'll be a threat. We'll take the Heat maybe to 6 games one year, but other than that,
6 games, no way. The Knicks, if they're lucky enough to get to the
Pacers took the fucking Heat to 6 games. You're going to make Carmelo Anthony can? Danny Granger and Roy
No,
Hibbert.
keep going. I'm not allowed to talk. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you just took control. Let's do it.
I took control of your mom about 3 nights ago, too. Anyway, the Pacers took...
God took control of your hairline a couple of years ago.
This is coming from this guy. Look at this hairline, this nose ring.
That look good.
Greased up, looking like shit.
I can't even give an opinion.
He also thinks Scottie Pippen was a shooting guard, too. Anyway, go right ahead, though.
He is a shooting guard.
You're right ahead.
In my world.
All right. That concludes that debate. Can Carmelo and Stoudemire ever work together to bring success to the Knicks? We'll have to see this next year. This is the Great Sports Debate, Harris and Boggs.